Okay, I'm now live. We're telling your followers that you started a live video. Okay, now how do I get Gavin? Oh fuck. Invite Gavin. Oh, couldn't be easier. Alright then, Gavin, come on in for some Christmas cheer. Oh, I've invited you. So, where are you? Invite to join. Done that. Hi from Newport, Wales. Oh, Gavin Leatherwood. Other sent request to bring a live video. What's this now? No, I think. Oh, hang on a minute. Alright, okay. It's going to take a second. Alright, guys, tell me how to get Gavin. Okay, so press that. Alright, Gavin has a. What happens? Does it just turn up? Do I have to do something else? Oh man. Let's get.
Michelle, hi.
Gavin!
Hi.
Gavin!
Hi. Michelle, look, I've made an entire French press just for this conversation, just to keep up with you and your ways here. How are you?
Oh
I
my
don't think
god!
I don't think I've talked to you really since the last time we did this last year. So I'm glad that we're doing this because we have an excuse to talk to each other.
I know,
So
that's
what the
bad.
hell? What's going on? How are you?
That's bad. That must mean that we're both super busy,
Well,
even during a strike.
right.
I'm very glad that that's over.
Me too.
Oh man, alive. What was that? What really kind of bolstered me up during that was I would picket most days. There was a picket line here in New York, just up the road, and I think without that, it would have been pretty. It would have been pretty tough because we all kind of like bolstered each other up, and also we reminded each other that, I mean, if anybody is a fucking expert at managing downtime, is out of work actors. I mean, so
That's actually the majority of our vocation is twiddling our thumbs. It's way
well, it's
yeah.
finding creative ways to twiddle our thumbs, because the pandemic, kind of made a lot of us just review our lives and take stock and try and somehow make things try and make a virtue out of it, right? There's always a virtue out of any shitty situation, I find, at the grand old age of
Yeah.
I just like, we went from pandemic and then it seemed like, okay, we're just getting back to real life again and then straight into the strike. So it's been like it's been quite challenging times, right?
I wonder if we look back on it in several years and just wonder what the heck it was all about. Like, I don't know. It's just an odd time. You know how we do this thing in history and in society. We go and like have our peaks and we have our valleys, and it's just such an interesting valley. And I think that, I mean, you kind of said it as well. It's times like that that are really a showcase for people who like have got the grit or or can can kind of learn how to withstand the trials of time. You know what I
It's
mean?
and I honestly think it's one simple thing, it's just shifting your focus onto anything in the day that might be good.
Yeah.
And there's always something good. In fact, if you keep your eyes open, there's always something amazing out there. Um, and not getting bogged down in the mire of, of the world's climate, where we're at right now. It's pretty bleak out there. So, it's just about I'm talking about this to a lot of people at the moment, you know, where we get so overwhelmed with the situation globally, all over the world. It seems like everybody is having some are having much tougher times than others, that's for sure. But it's finding one small thing that you can do to make a difference in that day and not get overwhelmed with trying to fix all of it, because we can't. I mean, I do not watch the news anymore. I watch it once a week, and that's about all I can manage. But that doesn't mean that I'm not actively plugging in to try and make some kind of a difference, whatever that might be. It's a small personal thing, but you know.
You know what I did, Michelle, as soon as the strike, because I kind of had a feeling it was going to be another interesting thing, like the pandemic, where, you know, it was like, we don't know what the end date is. We don't know, you know, we hope it ends. We don't know, but it's that gray area where you're like, what do I do? There's nothing I can like really do right now that's gonna like move this along, selfishly speaking. You know, it's like, so what can I do? I drove across the country in a truck with a camper, and I just met loads of people along the road.
Right. And you would never have done that.
I would have never have done that, and I wanted to see what people were doing everywhere. You know,
and you wanted to
selfishly
see the
speaking.
country, actually the country that you live in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We can
Because I mean,
get a little, you know,
there's
it can get a
LA, and
little
then
New
there's
York,
New York,
LA, and then
and then
there's
what's this? You know. So yeah, I really wanted to see that, and the people. You know, I mean, like I don't know. I've been a I went around the country when I was a kid on tour, and I had this like weird desire to do it again, and but there's so much to see, and there's so like life can still sort of you know, feel adventurous and whatnot. I was super grateful for the time, honestly. Like obviously a lot of people don't have a chunk of a month to drive across the country, but
well,
it,
I think with travel, it gives us, it shakes us out of our little comfort zone where we are only talking to the people that we agree with or that they agree with us.
sure.
And when you get to travel, you know, you are meeting other people out there in America that maybe don't share our opinions. But I feel like I would love to have this conversation start with so many more people where we get to disagree with each other and
Yeah.
it not be
Yeah,
the end of a relationship. We get to listen to each other
yeah.
and respectfully, you know, not take that on board. This is where I'm coming from, but it doesn't mean that we all end up in this place that is just a sort of,
Divided.
you know, huh?
Divided.
Just so divided. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we all kind of want the same things, right? We just want to be comfortable and happy and warm and have some hot and cold running water, and you know,
Oh,
nice
I
to have a
wanted.
few little luxuries along the way. But you know, we just want to do the best for our families, and you know, I believe that we're all genuinely, most of us, um, are good. We're good people.
I just want to dominate the world, Michelle. I just
Well,
want to sit atop the throne. That's.
I mean, I
I want
respectfully
to be great.
disagree with that. I do respectfully. I'm trying to take my glasses off so that I don't look so specky. But to be honest, I can't see a thing if I take my glasses off. That's better.
Uh,
But
I, I totally agree with you though, Michelle. I think everyone deep down really just wants to connect with each other. People just want to like be seen. They want to feel loved. They want to feel a part of the world. You know, everywhere I went, of course, there were characters with personalities ranging far and wide, and I'm sure as you know, as your age is, you've met a lot of characters along the way as well. And but everyone really just wants a bit of connection
Yeah,
with each other.
yeah,
That's it. So,
yeah.
yeah. What are you
So
doing
with
for what are you doing for the holidays, Michelle? Are you hanging with family? Are you
Uh,
busy?
I'm hanging with some, yeah, a little bit of family, some chosen family. I asked my son, Harry, what do you want to do this year? Because normally we go to Scotland, which is a bit of a trek. And he
Harry
said, we're
probably.
like, you get to choose, you get to choose. So we have some very close friends, and Harry's godmother lives in Park City. And
Oh,
Harry's a big ski bunny. And I mean, Harry basically learned to ski on ice. He's in the East Coast; it's just ice. So we took him there last year for Jack's 50th.
well,
I took him to Park City, and um, I don't think we'll ever get Harry back now. It was like powder, this thing called powder, which is snow apparently.
yeah.
They ski on snow.
Yeah.
So we're doing that with friends and family for Christmas
Wow.
and New Year. We're actually flying on Christmas Day. Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
How about you?
Everyone's gonna be looking at. Okay, Michelle's gonna go to Park City. Let's go find her and her family now on. Keep eyes out, anyone in Park City. What am I? I'm gonna go up to Oregon and see my ma and sis and fam,
Good.
uh, and we'll hang out and drink wine and eat
Yeah.
food and Secret Santa and all that, and then I'm back in LA
Yeah.
um, before New
Are
Year's.
you in
Yeah,
LA
I
now?
am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somewhere. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
somewhere in LA.
somewhere. Well, I know. Let's say hi to some of these people. We're getting a lot of love here. It's kisses from Brazil. So, well, thank you. I'm gonna kiss you right back.
I
Well, not
loved
obviously.
watching you try to pronounce some of the usernames earlier.
Can I just apologize to everybody out there that I am not the sharpest tool in the box, and so I just some of these names are tricky.
Gavin's
Uh,
Nation, that's an easy one to say. Clavo Medina,
Chaos Return, Chaos Reunion. Oh,
from
here we go.
Germany, from Nevada, from Mexico, Brazil.
There's a lot of love from
Goodness.
Brazil.
What do you want for Christmas? Michelle, what do you want? What does a person like you want for Christmas, huh?
Like, okay, if I'm being a dick, um, uh, oh, you know what? I actually have it stuck on my fridge, but I can't. It's too embarrassing. It's a butt plug. No, it's fuck it. It's a Christmas butt plug. What I want for Christmas, I don't know. I have a kid,
But does it
so
light up?
So I just want him. I want him to be happy. In fact, I've been wrapping presents all afternoon. Santa has been wrapping presents all afternoon,
Right.
and
So, how old is Harry?
Harry's now 13. So of course he
Hope
doesn't believe
everyone
in
here
Santa.
knows too.
Huh?
I hope everyone here knows too. But he's 13. He knows Santa's. You know.
Well, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, anyway, well, so yes, shit, this has destroyed lots of. It's okay. I'm going to do. I was going to do a little Scottish tutorial with you because I know
Mhm.
that you like to work on your Scottish accent,
Right. Yes.
and I thought
Uh,
we could do
my
it to. Hang on a minute. So thirsty. Okay, so I thought, seeing as it's Christmas, I would take you through some Christmas lyrics
mm-hmm.
in a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Right, so let it snow.
Let it snow.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful,
Oh, the weather outside is frightful,
but the fire is so delightful.
but the fire is so delightful.
And since we've no place to go,
One more time, please.
and since we've no place to go,
And since we've no place to go,
Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow.
Let it snow, Michelle. For fucking sake, man. Let it snow. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Gavin. I miss
God,
you. I
such
miss
a
you
nice
guys so much.
you. I
Oh.
know. What a time. What a memory. What an incredible little peak, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
It was. It was very, very special.
It was.
What have you got coming up? Do you want to
Yeah. I've
sell
got a
anything? Do you want to plug anything?
yeah, I'm going to Sundance this year with a film I was in called It's What's Inside. We've got like I think it's like the 10 p.m. showing or something in Park City, as a matter of fact.
When?
That's where Sundance is. It's January. Fuck, I always forget.
Right.
It's somewhere January the 8th, 15th to the 20th something. You can try to get tickets. I know it's challenging. I'm not selling any of that well, but
So it's Sundance 2024,
yeah.
and
Yes.
it's Park City, people,
Hmm.
and it's January the 18th to the 28th.
Yes,
And
that's it.
Gavin's movie is
It's What's Inside.
It's What's Inside.
It's what's inside. It's what's inside that counts,
And
Michelle.
what is it's true. And what's it about? Can you tell
And
me?
what is inside? You know what even is inside? What can I tell you about it? A friend is getting married and invites all of his closest friends from growing up to a house for a night before hitching and getting hitched, and
It's that
uh,
night.
a mysterious friend shows up that they hadn't seen in several years, and a night you follow everyone for a night. It would I don't want to I don't remember how much I can reveal either,
Okay.
but I'll just leave it at that. I'm like covered in tattoos and I have a crazy haircut and like a stripe in my hair. Whoa, is that real, Michelle? Did you get a
No,
tattoo?
but I'm just loving tattoos right now. So I'm just sort of putting them everywhere.
Good
Just
for you.
'cause
I honestly loved it and felt like a completely different human.
do you have any of them left? Did you have
No.
any of your own?
Yeah, I've got my own, but like my own are just like I don't know on the upper area. But I mean, I was like,
Covered?
I'm like covered, and it was so strange. I was like, oh shit, I might like quit and become a rapper after this or something with like swag that I have. I felt really cool and like, but you know, it died as soon as that month of filming
And
died.
so how long did that take? Did they do it every morning, or could they put them on and last a few days, or
Yeah, they would last a while, so I'd be going home
and
covered in
not showering?
tattoos and not showering. So I would be really ripe, and my sister wouldn't recognize me, and my family, people would like. It was an interesting social experiment actually, because people looked at me a little bit, like with
Yeah,
like either like "what's up" kind of thing or like an intimidation kind of
I
thing.
know.
Like, wow,
I know.
now I see why
No,
you're covering.
I've
I
been
see
getting my
why you're doing
guns out. I've been getting my guns out with my
it.
Playboy bunny on there, and definitely do get a little very different reaction.
I mean, you
I
saw me. I was like, "What, Michelle? You?"
I know.
You know,
I
I
know.
was like, "Oh, she's in her badass era now."
I know. I don't know when to get out of that era. I really do. I don't. I just one of these
I
days.
think you're meant to just exist there. As a matter of fact, you're supposed to just stay in that for life.
with with my specs on.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah,
with my specs on.
specs are badass. You're.
Specs are badass.
It's about what's inside, Michelle, and
It's
you have
about
got
what's
that
inside. People
inside.
go and see it at Sundance. It's going to have a general release. It's going to be huge. I'm so excited for you. I've loved watching everything that you've done since we finished. You're just like, your star just gets brighter and brighter and higher and higher. And I'm glad that I got to be part of you at the very
I feel
beginning of your
the
career. I'm
same
so proud
about
of
you.
you.
I feel great grateful to have had, you know, you guys around, and I love checking in every now and then and saying hey and doing something like this because you know, just all those like vibes and memories come
Well,
back in a great way.
I think maybe we'll do it in person next
Oh,
year because I think there's an LA trip coming up, so I'll call you. Okay,
yeah,
we
good.
can be private.
I would love that. Come,
Okay.
let's have a reunion dinner kind of thing.
Yeah,
Well, it's too early to plan, but we
we will.
the ball is already rolling.
Yeah.
Good.
I love
Okay.
you.
I love
Merry
you too.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Give the fam kisses and
I
hugs.
will.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm still here.